1-2, 1-2. 1-2. Okay. Here. Well, good evening. It is Friday evening, headed into another great weekend here at LSU on campus. We are in Tiger One Village, where, of course, tomorrow it will be a matchup in college football, but tonight it is a basketball showplace. It has been transformed as We Go Mad 2022, a little exhibition for LSU women's and men's basketball. Happy to have you with us via Facebook Live and the LSU YouTube page. I'm Chris Blair along with Patrick Wright. And Patrick, I mentioned it, they transformed this area here. We're ready to play some hoops tonight, get a chance to get an early look at the men and women's basketball team for 2022-23.
You know, hard to believe as we sit here now and look out that, you know, not too many hours from now people will be here getting ready for a big football game tomorrow. But our facilities people have put this outstanding basketball court. Yeah, what is it? A rubbery surface?
It's malleable. I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what it is made of, but you're right. There was a ton of people put it together. Looks great. Hancock Whitney logo, the LSU logo, got Purple Lane, And nice stanchion for the basketball goal. And, Patrick, we've got some excitement coming up tonight. As I said, get a chance to see an early look at women's and men's basketball. Of course, practice began last week for both squads, and the season quickly approaching. But we're going to see a little bit of skill competition tonight.
Yeah, there's going to be three-point shooting competition. There's going to be a dunk contest. There's going to be, all of our spirit squads are going to be out here. It's going to be kind of a big celebration of the basketball season to come. The weather has cooperated. It's a little warm, but it hasn't rained all week. No worry about rain at any point. And a great lead-in to a big weekend here on campus. In a few moments, we're going to visit with Coach Kim Mulkey and her leading returning player from last year, Alexis Morris, who averaged 15 points a game. One of few returnees. She's got a lot of new faces, and she and Coach and I are going to spend a few minutes kind of telling you about them and getting everybody introduced to the new faces.
Yeah, starting to see the crowd come in, again, gathering in for the weekend. If you're out there watching tonight and really looking for something to do, this is the way to start your weekend with GeauxMad 2022. So, enough of me and really enough of Patrick.
Yes.
We want to hear from Hall of Famer head coach Kim Mulkey. She is going to join us here on the Tiger One stage in just a few moments. Again, everything going to get started around 6 o'clock. That's when the spirit will start to ramp up, and then the skills competition will get underway around 6:30. There are also, we should mention, when you stop by here, come by and say hello. But both the men and women's basketball team have a featured T-shirt designed especially for this event. They are on sale now over to our left. And, Patrick, I know you're going to find out some more information about that coming up. So let's get started, get you ready for college basketball here in 2022. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
You come into play, okay? All right, gang. Go hard, man, okay? A lot of people here just to watch the first practice, isn't it? Huh? Think you're special, all right? You are special. Play like it, okay? You know, our theme for the year is piece it together, and the two obviously is signifying my second year, or our second year at LSU. We have a lot of talent on the floor, but we got to piece it together. We've got kids coming from other programs, high school kids stepping on this college campus for the first time. We've got returning players who will have to play different roles, so we've got to piece it together, and that takes time.
And welcome back live, GeauxMad here in front of the PMAC out in what is Tiger One Village as we're getting set for a big night to kind of get everyone in the basketball mood. Of course, big football game tomorrow, but tonight, great weather and a nice crowd of onlookers has gathered. And Coach Kim Mulkey and Alexis Morris have joined me here on the stage. Let's welcome in our coach and leading returning scorer from last year.
Thank you.
Coach, they remember you guys. They
Yeah,
do.
it's football season, but heck, this is going to be a great weekend. Go Tigers.
Talk about the setup of the event. We're going to talk about your team here in a minute, but talk about how it all kind of came to be. We got a basketball court outside. That's not an easy thing to do and a lot of planning, but it's going to be a lot of fun for both of your teams. Talk about the mission behind what we're seeing here tonight.
Well, it was kind of a brainstorm by our staff, and they got with men's basketball, got with marketing and sports promotions and everybody that does these kinds of things. And what a great setup right here. And we'll have three-point shooting contest and engage the fans and the students. And somebody in the students section might get a chance to make a shot or something for $10,000. Didn't I hear that? I don't know,
Yeah.
but fun night, and just get to meet the men's and women's basketball players.
Alexis, have you gotten a shootout on the goal yet?
No, I haven't. I should have got some practice in.
Yeah, now what? Because we were talking about this earlier. You got a background. Normally, you've got seats in an arena, but you've got a big old oak tree as your background. Is that going to affect your shot? Is it going to take a little time for you to get used to?
Giving us more life. That's all
Okay,
we're doing.
all right. Practice started, Coach, a couple weeks ago. It is year number 2. It's hard to believe we're already at this point so fast. But year number 1 was so full of success. And the question that all the people out here have is, what can you do for an encore?
Well, we can get better and continue to build the program. We have a lot of pieces. We have a lot of transfers. We have freshmen. We have some returning players, and very, very talented. But we're all over the place right now. So we've got to piece it together, which is the theme for the year. And that takes time, Patrick, but we'll get there.
You know, we talked last year, your first year, what a unique situation you were in. It was your first time in a long time is to be the first-year coach somewhere. But I can't imagine that this year is not even more unique. You've got 14 players on your roster, 5 returnees, 4 freshmen, and then 5 transfers who came from Ohio State, Maryland, Missouri, West Virginia, and the JUCO Player of the Year. There's a lot of different stories and a lot of different paths are crossing here. That's also got to be another unique thing that you've never been anything close to seeing in your career.
Well, let's thank the seniors from last year. I won't ever forget that group of seniors. You know, we inherited them, they inherited us, and we really had a wonderful year. Finished second in the league behind the national champions, and they set the tone for a lot of those transfers. Those transfers saw things on TV. They saw the sellouts. They saw how loud it was in the arena. LSU's an international brand, and now we just need to do our part and put a product on that floor to make everybody proud.
You know, one thing that I thought about, even though last year's team, there were no championships, there were no nets cut down, but one day, sooner hopefully than later, when nets are cut down, whether it's an SEC championship, a Final Four, or whatever, you're going to be the first to thank Kayla Pointer and Faustina Fua and the 5 who were here, because without them, as you just talked about, this foundation, you got it built a whole lot faster, I think, than you even ever could have dreamed.
I'm going to thank them anyway,
Yep.
whether we ever cut down a net or not. What we came here to do was improve the program, take it back to respectability like it was when Simone Augustus and Sylvia Fowles, those guys were here. I've seen it at its best, and we want to get back to that level, and they forever hold a special place in my heart.
Let's talk about now a transition into this year's team. There's going to be a lot of new faces. Everybody bring a program. You're going to want to get to know who they are. You're going to have plenty of chances. We got 2 exhibition games. The first one less than 3 weeks away. It'll be Thursday, October 27th against Mississippi College. Then the following Thursday, November 3rd, against Langston. Those games are free. You don't have to have season tickets to get into those. So a couple of free chances. Then the first real game against Bellarmine on November the 7th. That is a Monday. So when you've got only a few returning players, the young lady to your left, Alexis Morris, how much of a leader has she become for you trying to bring all this together?
Well, I said it on the practice floor today. I've coached Alexis longer than anybody on the floor. I've known her since she was, 7th or 8th grade, and this is her last go-round, and she needs to lead us. When Alexis Morris is good, boy, we're good. And she has to understand to whom much is given, much is expected. And I'm going to give her a lot of freedom and give her a lot of roles, and she needs to take it and run with it.
Alexis, can you have ever imagined a few years ago you'd end up back here with her leading one of her team as a senior?
Absolutely not, but it was something I prayed about. I prayed about it a lot. I was like, God, if you give me another chance just to play for Coach Mulkey again, I would never mess it up. I'll never screw it up.
Well, and a lot of the good things that happened last year are with a lot of players who aren't here anymore. So what's it like bringing a whole group of young and transfers? It's a big mishmash, I guess, if you will. What's it like kind of getting to know all these new players?
Well, I'll piggyback off of what Coach Mulkey said earlier. Our theme this year is to piece it together. So that's all we're doing. We don't really have no problems. We're a great team. We have fun. We love each other. We work hard every day. Y'all see this year. Y'all see.
So we have to come out and see for ourselves.
Yeah, you got to come out and see for yourself.
One thing, and we'll mention to the folks who are here, there are some T-shirts on sale. For those of you who are here, it's back over by, there's a trailer, I guess. The T-shirts are to benefit the student athletes. A lot of you have been hearing about the NIL, the name, image, and likeness. Alexis came prepared. She's got a T-shirt. And so, Alexis, tell us about the T-shirt, what it represents, and where they can get one and what it's for.
So, this T-shirt has all of our faces on it. I don't know exactly who we partnered with, but we did partner with the NIL company or sponsor. They gave us the opportunity to obviously profit off our name, image, and likeness. I don't know where can they buy these?
Well, they are over
right
there.
over
Again,
way.
those of you who are here by where it says NIL.
Oh, yeah. Where it says NIL LSU, you can go purchase one of these and support us.
Now, there is also one with the men's team, too, correct? Or is it just the
Sure.
women's team? So you got is there a T-shirt for each?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay, but hold
Yes.
it.
Yes, they're
Okay.
nodding their head.
Okay,
Yes, men's
yeah.
and women's. There
So,
you go.
All right, so hold it up one more time for the folks to see. So it's a kind of a caricature of all the players and LSU
y'all see
women's
it?
basketball.
Y'all can see it. It's
All
a
right.
cute shirt, right?
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
the as far as the NIL goes, the proceeds go to the student athletes.
Yes.
So it is, Coach. You ever thought we'd ever see a day like where we'd be talking about that? Huh?
I'm glad you're talking to her about it and not me. Back in the day, all that stuff was cheating. You know, the NCAA, you got in trouble for it. Now I just step back and shake my head and go, knock yourself out. Do what you can do.
Let's talk about some of your brand new players. Let's talk about maybe the most interesting and highly recruited transfer who came from Maryland, Angel Reese. She was an All-American last year. Talk about her game and how she's done in practice.
Well, Angel, very quickly, what you'll notice about her is she's very vocal. She has a way to lead her team and push them, and I love that about it. The second thing you'll notice about her, she just loves the game. She hates to lose. She competes. She doesn't want to mess up.
She sounds like the coach a little bit.
Well, she just fit right in. I mean, she
Yeah.
really did. That basketball court is comfortable to her.
The other, as far as true freshman, is Flau'jae Johnson, who a lot of people know a lot of things about. I'm going to go to Alexis first. After, I believe at the end of today's program here live, Flau'jae is going to do a rap performance, correct?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not going to ask Coach to grade it, but how is Flau'jae's rap game? Tell us about it.
I'm going to give her a 10 out of 10. Highly
Okay.
recommend.
What-
Go get her album.
For those of us who
The
may not
Phenom album is out right now. Go get Big 4 album.
What's,
Yes.
what's her style for those of us who maybe are new to us? What can we expect to hear?
She's versatile. She got all types of flows. You never know with Flau'jae.
Is she now? Is there going to be instruments, or just going to be her freestyling on her own?
I guess you'll just have to wait
I
and
guess
see.
we'll have to wait and see. That's
Yeah.
why it's very spontaneous. So talk about now. I'm going to let you talk about her game. She comes in as one of the best freshmen in all the nation. She made the McDonald's All-America team, went to the All-Star game there. You tend to recruit players who are pretty flexible. You like for example, big guards who, not only can she maybe be a point guard, not necessarily Flau'jae, but players in general who are very flexible, and I know she fits that mold.
Well, Alexis can play multiple positions for us on the perimeter. Flau'jae's a little bit taller than Alexis. She can play multiple positions on the perimeter. Flau'jae is just going to be one of those that just gets better and better and better. As good as she is now, the Alexis Morrises of the world make her even better in practice every day. And she's a joy to coach. She's so talented. Those of you who are not into rap music and know nothing about it, you need to watch her perform. There's nothing but goodness in that child's heart when she starts rapping.
Well, and we'll get a chance to see it here. Now, we got a few moments left. Some quick comments. Anything else in practice that stood out to you? What's going great right now? What can we look forward to? I know work in progress. It's gonna take a little while to iron it out, but what's good so far?
Well, I'll let Alexis answer that first. Lex, what do you think's going good in practice right now?
We're gelling. We're trying to find our team identity right now, and I think, like Coach been saying this whole time, we're just trying to piece it together, and I think our chemistry is getting better daily, every day.
Well, Alexis, continue to lead them. I know you got it in you. You've been through a lot of things that have helped you make you the person you are today, and you're going to rub off on these players. Coach, you're always a salesman. I'll give you a chance to sell some season tickets while you're here. I know 5,000 is the goal. How close are we to that?
Well, 2 or 3 days ago, we were right at 4,718, something like that. We would love to have 5,000, and if you've bought your season tickets, go buy the cheapest ones and give them away. You can buy a $50 season ticket up in the nosebleed section, but somebody would sit there and love to have that ticket. It's so helpful in recruiting. When you can sit in a recruit's home and say, this is how many season tickets we sell every year, that's a big, big boost in our recruiting.
All right. Glad that you guys could join us. Looking forward to a fun night. Good luck. We're going to see you out on the hardwood soon.
Thank you.
You got it, and let's get in that stadium tomorrow and watch those Tigers play those Volunteers.
Bright and early. We'll be there. Coach Kim Mulkey, Alexis Morris. We'll take a break in a couple of moments. Chris Blair will be back up here at the podium. He'll have Matt McMahon, the head men's basketball coach, so stay with us for that.
I understand, man, I hit you guys with this yesterday, or some of you guys. I understand the culture that we talk about, you have to think of as a living organism. You have to think about we have to give it life every single day. And how do we give it life? With our actions. With our actions. So if we want to be BGU, we want to be one of the most dominant teams in the SEC. If we come out here and don't compete, go in the weight room, don't compete, don't push ourselves, we don't deserve to say those things, right? So what I want us to do today is embody that, all right? Embody that today.
You might be a little banged up from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Can you put that aside? Can your teammates count on you when you hit adversity?
First day, new jerseys, new everything. Let's get it.
Y'all know what it is, man. Day one, man. We here now. We here now. A whole lot of work, man. Let's get to it.
It's day one. Should be a hell of a lot of energy in here today. Let's fly around.
Hey, yo!
All right, everybody, welcome back here. As those watching on YouTube and Facebook Live, it is GeauxMad 2022 as we get ready, getting closer. Probably around 6:30, the players will be out here, both men and women's basketball team. We've got some other things going to really get the evening started out right around 6 o'clock. But it is a pleasure to have with me here at Tiger One head coach Matt McMahon. And, Coach, it's about that time. I know we're still talking football and all. We got a big game tomorrow, as Coach Mulkey said, but basketball is getting closer. I know you guys are underway. Practice is underway. Take us through the first week or so. How the guys been doing?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Chris. Really excited to be here. We're 33 days out from the season opener, November the 9th. Guys have worked extremely hard. We've had a lot of fun. As we all know, we're kind of starting at ground zero and rebuilding the program. The leadership from guys like Juice Hill has been terrific, and excited about the foundation we've been able to put in place so far.
Yeah, it's great to have Justice up here. And you mind, can I call you Juice? You prefer Juice? All right. So first things, I was going to ask you what it's like, coming here to Baton Rouge after having such a stellar career for Coach at Murray State. But where does the nickname come from? Who gave you the nickname?
Everybody asks me that. I've kind of had the nickname since I was in middle school. I can't really even tell you where specifically it came from, but they just started calling me that, and it just kind of stuck from there.
How has the acclimation to Louisiana from the Bluegrass State, Murray State, how have you taken to the state of Louisiana and South Louisiana in particular?
Yeah, it's been cool. Of course, I'm from the South, so it's something I've been familiar with. But I've enjoyed my short time here, just getting used to it. But I love it here so far. So
I had a chance, Coach, to take in the first practice of the season, and I got to tell you, I don't think you'll mind me sharing this. It is a high-energy practice. In fact, I watched you a couple of times stop practice. Juice can back me up and say, hey, guys, we're not getting the energy out we need. Let's do it again. But it really is high tempo. I didn't see anybody moving slowly during that practice.
Yeah, that's the only way we know how to do it, Chris. High energy, high octane out there, fly around. Want our guys playing hard, being extremely unselfish on both ends of the floor, and playing with a lot of toughness. And I think when you do those things, it's a product out there on the court that's fun to watch. I think the fans will love the heart and the energy this group's going to play with.
I want to ask you, again, there are so many new names and faces. Obviously, the head coach, the staff, but a number of players, including Juice, making their way here to LSU. And you've got some returners. You've got some guys who've been in the program. They've been here on campus. How has that, we like to use the word gel, how's that gelling gone so far early on in the preseason?
Well, it's been awesome. I mean, first off, I think those three guys, when you consider the circumstances of what was going on with the LSU program, when you talk about Adam Miller and Wani Wilkinson and Justice Williams, their love of LSU, is just so excited that they want to be a part of what we're building here. They've been terrific. The three players who I'm familiar with have coached for a number of years at Murray State with Juice Hill, Trey Hannibal, and KJ Williams. With those six guys, you have a lot of experience. Then we added three guys out of the portal that have played 2 years of college basketball. And then we were able to sign some good high school players. So at the end of the day, it looks good on paper, but we got to build a team that can go out and win games.
You know, Juice, I was going to ask Coach, but I think I'll ask you. We talked about it being a high level, a lot of energy in practice. The style of basketball for the fans out there, you're obviously a basketball fan. What can fans expect to see from this team when you guys take to the floor inside the Maravich Center?
Just a high-energy team, up-tempo team that likes to get up and down. One of the reasons I came to play for Coach is because of the way he likes to play. I feel like the up-and-down tempo, the excitement of the game that it brings is definitely something I want to be a part of. So I think the fans can just look for a fun game, a fast game, and just, like you said, high energy.
That is going to be a lot of fun. I know that's why basketball fans here at LSU, Coach, are extremely excited. Don't want to keep you. I know you guys are going to be coming down kind of Mardi Gras float, little Mardi Gras here in October, but you guys are going to be coming back down with the team. Coach Mulkey talked about it. This is an event tonight. Again, a great weekend with Tennessee and LSU playing football tomorrow, top 25 matchup, but a chance, I guess, to put a little infusion into the upcoming season. What was kind of the genesis for you and the men's program to get involved with this event?
Well, I think, Chris, one of the many reasons I came to LSU is because of the passion and the pride that the fan base takes in the purple and the gold, and the amazing support that you get. And to have a tip-off event like this, we wanted to do something unique and different, doing it outdoors here right by the PMAC and Tiger Stadium. Great way for all our fans to kick off their tailgate party. And if it were me, I'd start the tailgate now, come to GeauxMad tonight, and continue the party all the way till kickoff tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Coach, something tells me there are a few here among us that will begin the tailgating if they haven't already. Any LSU basketball fans out here tonight? Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Well, again, the crowd's starting to form. I want to give you one last chance, Juice, to promote the T-shirt. Again, if you're just walking up or you're on your way here, NILSU, they've got it set up over there in the Airstream just beyond the court, half court here. And you can contribute, support these basketball players, both men and women's teams. Juice, pretty sharp-looking T-shirt.
Yeah, man, you gotta go get it. Got one of everybody on the team. Just go support us. Feel like, LSU basketball, man. What else could you want? Everybody face on the T-shirt.
Caricatures. Do you like yours? Did yours come out all right?
Yeah, I think mine look like me.
That is pretty good. That is pretty
ugly
good.
Dude right there. Ugly dude.
Coach, they told me that you and a player would be coming, and then you show up. I look over to my right, and I thought, well, I don't recognize number 33, but I like the jersey. And you fooled me. I thought you were the player coming up here.
Yeah, 25 years ago maybe. But, 33 days out from the season opener. The great Shaquille O'Neal statue sits out front.
Yeah.
Great opportunity to throw on the purple and gold here tonight. And ultimately, the goal tonight, let's have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Great
absolutely.
crowd, great atmosphere. Hope everyone enjoys it, and it's a good warm-up heading into that big win tomorrow in Tiger Stadium.
All right, again, I know there's some LSU basketball fans here, but are there anybody, you guys ready to have fun tonight? Coach, I mean, they can do better than that. Come on. You guys want to have fun tonight? That's more like an LSU crowd that I know. Well, Coach, again, looking forward to the start of the season. It'll be here before we know it, November 5th. Again, get your season tickets if you don't have them already at lsutix.net. Juice, it's a pleasure to meet you finally. Heard a lot about you. Looking forward to watching you and your teammates up and down the floor for that exciting brand of basketball.
No doubt.
Thanks, guys, for joining us.
All right, thanks so much. Go Tigers.
All right, we're going to take one quick break. We come back. Again, we'll kind of set the tone, last news and notes for those of you who are maybe just now making your way where we're at, Tiger One Village. You know it, between the Maravich Center and legendary Tiger Stadium. An impressive half court of basketball. They've got the stanchion, they got the goal, we've got the fans, and we got the teams who are going to make their arrival coming up in just over a half hour from now. So Patrick Wright going to join me. We'll wrap things up here on GeauxMad 2022 right after this.
Gotcha. I got it.
Back with you here at Tiger One, listening to the band get us ready as the teams, again, will be arriving here for GeauxMad 2022 in just a little bit, but they're going to ratchet up the energy, Patrick, as we get ready to take in a little bit of exhibition. It's going to feature some of the men and women basketball players. Also, some students are going to be involved, as Coach Kim Mulkey told us earlier. And you know what? Right now, even though we've got a football game tomorrow, I got to be honest, feeling like basketball right now, Patrick.
It is a little warm, but that's okay. The fans out here are in the Tiger spirit. Basketball, because a lot of things to look forward to. Of course, Coach Mulkey in her second year, and Matt McMahon, and the excitement that you guys were talking about. It sounds like there is not any wasted energy with what his guys do, and watching them play, I'm sure is going to be just as exciting as it is when they practice. So lots of things to be happy about and positive about. And I think we're going to see who our best dunkers and three-point shooters are here tonight if you stay long enough.
Yeah, me and you might get out there and dunk a few.
Oh, I didn't sign the waiver.
Well, I'm pretty sure they can lower that. They can probably get that down to about 6 feet, and I'll be all right.
With a ladder.
November 9th, the opener for men's basketball, Missouri, Kansas City, 7 o'clock. That's a couple of days from being a month out to the start of the college basketball season. So make your plans now to get out and support Matt McMahon and your Fighting Tigers.
And 2 women's exhibitions free to the public on a couple of Thursdays. Thursday, October 27th, Mississippi College. Thursday, November 3rd with Langston. Again, those are free. Those are exhibition games. Then for real, November the 7th, a Monday, Bellarmine out of Louisville, Kentucky will be the opponent. As the Kim Mulkey era year number 2 will start.
All right, it is exciting, and we hope if you're watching, listening to us right now, get on out here. Tiger One Village, it's all going to get underway in just a few moments. Team will be arriving around 6:30. Should be a great evening to kick off a great weekend here on the campus of LSU. Patrick, good to see you. It's time for you and I to go home, get in the bed. We got to get back here early tomorrow.
11 a.m. comes early. We'll be there.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us, and as always, go Tigers!